Wow. Okay, so it's quite a little bit summary of the PLUTO initiative. The idea is to make a map, a catalog of our tools, develop ACNES or develop in the community, to help that user community to share their knowledge and to know how to better use the different tools in remote sensing. They can share use case. They can share their experience with the user forum, for example. And the aim is to help to develop this new software ecosystem. I mean, not to develop tools that will replace other tools, but maybe to contribute to some tools. For example, we could contribute to other open source tools that are already used. We can yeah. Just in phrase.
The important point here is that PLUTO is not only a portal to share our libraries and so on, it's a global initiative to promote new tools and to contribute to the community. You probably talked about X-ray, Dask and all these things yesterday. We don't want to create new CNES software that only CNES or collaborators can use, but we want to help the community growth, and so to get the better of CNES expertise inside the open source projects. And PLUTO initiative will help with that, because we develop the portal, but we also have fundings to make CS Group develop and contribute to open source libraries and tutorials and things like that. So we've got, if you go to the next slide, we thought about a roadmap. So it's a little small, but right now we are just only mapping all the ecosystem, the software ecosystem that we use in remote sensing. So, and basically things that already works, like with basic dataset like Sentinel-1 and 2 datasets already auto-rectified, already easy to use. But we want to make this software ecosystem grow, to allow processing more complex datasets, like very high resolution imagery like Pleiad or Pleiad Neo, or like SWOT products, or some datasets that are more specific to CNES and with software ecosystem that and algorithms that CNES experts may improve or add their knowledge. So I hope this is clear. So we are mapping all the CNES tools that are developed at CNES or by collaborators or open source, and we will try to identify pain points and where we can contribute to improve this ecosystem and develop new things for specificities or specific datasets.
Yes, and for example, some examples of developments we are doing now. We ask CS to develop several tutorials, for example, about tools that already exist but that we want to promote. We want to also develop tutorials to compare some tools. For example, Sensors.io has been developed by Julien, but some of you know, Julien Michel at SASBio, for its own purpose. It's open source, it's a quite good software, but in fact, it's there is other software like AO Reader that is very interesting too, to read satellite images and to use them in X-ray. And so we are going to compare the tools and to see which is the best, which tool could be a basic block for future developments for people who want to use satellite images in their pipelines in the next years. So we are addressing this kind of subject. Now it's quite low level, but in the next year maybe we will develop some high level modules, or contribute to more to other modules, other applications, and so on.
And I think that OTB is really important there because it has a specific algorithm for very high resolution or radar processing. So if we could integrate OTB algorithms inside other Python scientific software stack, this will be just great.
Yes, the idea is to as I show here, to develop the glue to promote bridges between Orfeo ToolBox and the other ecosystem. And in that way, we are very interested in, for example, interactions between Orfeo ToolBox and X-array data type, and using, for example, S-antiling processor, because it can be a very interesting feature for different developments when you have a pipeline using Orfeo ToolBox and using other kind of Python libraries. So there are different subjects you have to explore, and to maybe to develop some software, some libraries, to continue using Orfeo ToolBox and other libraries in a nice way, in an efficient way. Okay.
And really, the idea is not to develop new thing, but to contribute to already existing softwares.